Hey guys, welcome to our second PhotoshopDudes.tk tutorial. Today we are going to be making force lightning like in the Star Wars movies. So let's get started. So we're going to go to File, make a new file. Choose any width and height. Make sure it's about the same size as your picture, it's better. Obviously not too small. So yeah, everything's set. Go ahead, copy, doesn't matter. Okay, press OK. So I'll make this full screen. Okay, so we have a black background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the gradient tool. So now you're going to drag it right from the end all the way to the other end. You can hold shift to make it go straight, which makes it look a lot better. So just to the end. So now we have a basic gradient. We're going to go to filter, we're going to go to render, and then difference clouds. Okay, now as you can see in the middle there's a black shape, looks sort of like lightning. What we want is sort of like a straight piece of lighting, so I'm going to press Control Z to go back, and I'm going to keep doing that until I find a good shape like. So it's a little too big, something simply good, way too big. Again, almost there, we'll get it soon. Try to hurry this up for you guys. Let's see, just that won't come on. That'll do, that's good. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna press Control I. That's gonna invert the picture. So now as you can see, it's very bright, looks just sort of white, but it's actually gonna look like lightning when we're done. So now we're gonna go to Image, Adjustments, Levels, or Control L. So open that. Now we're going to darken it, so all you see is the lightning. But you want to build a little tiny bit of cloud, not too much. So I'm gonna darken that a bit. I'm gonna darken this now. Too much, not too much. About there is pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit more. Yeah, about there is pretty good right there. So press OK. Now we're gonna take our eraser tool, make it a good size. Make sure the hardness is all the way down. Make it pretty big size. Now we're gonna get rid of the excess lightning. If the hardness isn't down, though, it's gonna look like it was cut out. It's gonna look very fake. So make sure you have the hardness at 0. So we're just gonna erase a bit of this, make it look a little less, you know. There. So it's good. So make sure you don't take away too much of the cloud, though, otherwise it's not gonna look good. So I'm just gonna erase this quickly, try to hurry so you guys can see the rest. Okay, so let's get rid of that. There we go. And let's get rid of this whole thing here. Here we go. So yeah, it's pretty much the basic lightning, how it looks. Now I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to add it to a picture to make it a lot more better. So what we're going to do, we already have a picture open, so I chose a picture of Zach with his hand trying to use lightning, so we're going to add some lighting there. So yeah, so we're going to take our untitled one, which I called it, move to new window, just drag it to the side, take our move tool, and drag on there. As you can see, it's black, so I'll just minimize this. Can I move this now? I'm going to go on the bottom here by the layers. I'm going to choose what says normal, and click that. Choose screen. Can I move it to near his hand? I'm going to go to edit, free transform, or Control T. And now I'm going to turn it so it fits in his hand. So we'll turn it back more, like that. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, just so it looks better. I think it looks better when it's bigger, that's why. So yeah, so it's gonna move into his hand, where I think it looks pretty good, like there. Yeah, so I'm double click in the middle, or press Control T again, and that's how you do it. So now I'm gonna choose the eraser tool and just erase a little excess so it looks more realistic in his hand. There we go. Move it again a little bit too, like so, and here. Okay, now we're going to go to Image Adjustments Levels again, or Control L, where it says RGB. Just turn it down a tiny bit, maybe, if you want. We're going to go to, I want my lighting to be blue, so I'm going to go blue. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, this way. Turn that like that. I'm not sure the right color, so there. We're going to go to green. turn it up a little bit. Make purple too. Purple looks pretty good too. It's more like the Emperor one from the Star Wars movies, so I'll make it a tiny bit purple. I'm go to red. I'm going to make it more blue. And there we go. So I'll press OK. And as you can see, we have force lightning. Now, a final thing I would do is I would make it maybe a little bit bigger depending on the picture, but I think it's working pretty good right now. Now I'm going to go to filter, render, lens flare. As you can see, I didn't merge it down, so I'm going to do that first. Merge down, filter, render, lens flare. And we're going to put it right on his hand so to cover the effect so it looks a little more realistic. And I chose the 105mm, sorry. And we got too big and too small. Just so you cover sort of the effect of it coming from his hand. Like that. So yeah. I'd say it looks pretty good. So there's your basic force lightning. Yeah. So if you want to see more tutorials, go to Photoshop TK. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.